them slider hand tree.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And, oh boy, we got the Berardinis skin. It's pretty much done. It's so this is the R700. So I had to extend it and add more scroll work to the hood. And you can see now I have the unit number on there on the hood. Got to rescale it a little bit, I guess, just make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't hit the Mack logo. So the Mack emblem, I don't know if they moved on their trucks, if they moved them higher or what, because they don't hit on their trucks. And they got the, I kind of scaled it pretty close. So anyway, yeah, we got, so this is the, like I say, the R700. It's done. As far as I'm concerned, it's good. What isn't done is on the R600, I think the front stripe of the stripes across the hood at the top corner on the left, it doesn't line up. And that's it. So I got to fix that and then I can put them out. But yeah, it's just about 11 o'clock at night here, and I'm going to make the video and go to bed because quite a day. We'll talk about it. It was a good day. Yeah, so anyway, pretty happy with this R700. It's awesome. Put the Alcoa Classics on it in the trailer. We got an SCS Triple Lowboy in that mobile screener. Now, we haven't carried this load yet. This is a first for me. And thought we could get a look at it. And we were going from Pittsburgh to Little Rock, Arkansas. So that's Pittsburgh, Kansas, I believe. And yeah, it should be a pretty fun trip. I always like dragging this big old trailer around. Bit of a nuisance to get loaded here, but find our way out of this parking lot and get on with it. Oh, geez, brand new truck. How is everything? Wow. I will take it just as it is. And with a full tank of fuel. Oh yeah, this truck you can't see around the exhaust pipes when you look out the window. Don't know if this is the only one that does that. It's rare. Normally you can get your head stuck out there far enough to see what's going on. But we have mirrors for that. Now, I had the weirdest thing happen. I wasted about 45 minutes trying to figure it out. And I think it was just a combination of engines. Like, I decided I wanted to really put a Cummins in it for some reason. I didn't have any.
100 yards, turn right.
This being my Mack profile, like it's exclusively Mack trucks in this profile. I think I have 5 Mack mods in here. And so I didn't have any Cummins engines in here. So I thought, right, well, I'll go throw 3
yards, turn left.
Throw 3 of the Z-Mod Cummins engines I have in here. And I had this weird thing going on, like you'd put the engine in, fire it up, hey, everything's good, sounds good. I really like that sort of that Pittsburgh Power N14, I think it is. Like I kind of like that of, it's an older engine, but I like it. And I also like the Select Plus with the one he recorded from the 5-inch exhaust pipe truck. It's got a nice sound. So anyway, I tried them and put them in the mod folder and fire it up. Yay, sounds good. Start driving away. It's making this sound like the clicking of a loud signal light. And the faster you went, it increased with road noise. Now, I never went faster than driving around a dealership, so I don't know what it would have sounded like because it was bloody annoying. And I tried all kinds of engines and kept doing it. So I ended up, like a dummy, I went through every different thing in the sound settings and muted them one by one. Then I went in and took out the master reverb. Oops, we're good to go here. We got a green. So did all of these things and then realized, well,
Go straight.
it's one of the mods that I just put in. So I just took the 3 of them out. Wow, heavy duty stutter. What's going on there? Anyway, yeah, well, that was supposed to be fixed. Anyway, I back to square one. So I didn't want to run that END T676, I think it was, we had the other day. I didn't want to run it again. Didn't particularly like it. I don't particularly like the shifting RPM type characteristic things. So I put in this 12.7 TD60 as a last resort, because I mean, I gotta get going. I gotta get to bed. Reasonable hour. Oh, there's our light. This one kind of sounds a little bit like the ENDT. It's kind of why I chose it. It's got that similar sort of low revving sort of sound. Sounds pretty good down low. The Jake is nice on this one. Sounds like it means business, but it's not crazy loud. But all that aside, super happy with the way the skin is coming out. Oh, the other thing, I don't know if did I mention it yesterday? I don't think so. I watched a video and I wanted to know more about this engine turning thing and this gold leaf lettering and pinstriping in general, and like sort of old school pinstriping and how it was done. Well, lo and behold, I come across a video, a guy explaining how he does it, and he's an old school pinstriper, and he's the guy who pinstripes these trucks. And they showed him doing the pinstriping. It was basically about pinstriping, but then he did the unit number on the hood of one, and he does them all by hand. All these trucks are painted by hand, all the pinstriping, and the on the door, that engine turned look. But what he does, even on that end, that circle for the engine number or the unit number, you see I use the engine turn on that too. It's gold leaf. So he puts the, it's really interesting to see how they do it. So he paints on the unit number in the circle with glue. It's some kind of glue. It's got a long working time, like it's sticky for a long time. So he paints the unit number and circle with the glue. Then he takes his little square gold leaf and he applies the gold leaf to the glue. Then he lets the thing sort of set up for a little bit. He doesn't wait till it's fully dry, which I'm kind of alarmed, but I guess he knows what works. And then he takes his little soft cloth or whatever he used, and he starts rubbing the gold leaf away, and it just sticks on the where there's the glue. And because he was doing so much, it was like a 15 or 20 minute video, it didn't go into great detail. But before he erased it off, he did the engine turning thing. And all he just uses a little round thing, about an inch and a quarter maybe in diameter, and it's a little cylindrical thing with maybe a bit of paste on it. I'm not sure, he didn't say. And he just takes it by hand and he just turns it like that, and he makes the engine turn effect in the gold leaf, and then rubs the gold leaf away from wherever there's no glue. And that's it. And then they clear over it after. Oh God. Yeah, super cool. And then he paints the black. So it's kind of funny. It's almost doing the same thing the way I do it, but I'm just using layers and cutting stuff out. But that's how he does the big Berardini, Berardinis on the door. So, really cool to see. Ooh, I got sporty.
After 100 yards, turn left.
It's all these turns I'm not getting going in a hurry. Shoot, I had the gear.
Turn left.
Anyway, yeah, really stoked to just see what I got going on today. I'm gonna have a little period of time while I have my car up at the shop, getting that ball joint busted loose on the rear control yoke. So I'll try and get that stripe lined up on the R600, and then the skin's good to publish. Well, it's funny on this one. So I think I kind of hinted at it at the beginning, or even said it, that after supper, I wasn't thinking, oh, I don't want to do more skinning. Geez, I've been staring at this thing and pretty hard. More stutters. So anyway, I ended up after supper, I came down here. I put it off. I watched the baseball game and it was kind of humming and hot, and then finally I said, oh heck, 8 p.m. I better get down there and do this thing. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Was I going to just mess with the R600 some more, or was I going to switch it all over to an R700? And the thing that's goofy is the R700 and the R600 templates are completely different. Like, stuff's all in different places. And but anyway, I just said tech with it. Let's go for it, see what happens. It's been a while since I've done it, the R600, 700. And so, we're gonna go through this one. It's still yellow. Oh, geez, the brakes are silly. Wow. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna clear this intersection or not. No, we're not. Let's do something about those brakes while we're waiting. So anyway, did it ever work out good? I don't know. It was just kind of, things are just clicking. It was amazing. I kind of needed that. This is the way I've been feeling about things lately. Problems with the car. Just long nights, long days, long nights. Anyway, I'd click on something from the R600, I'd move it over to the R700, resize it, and things are just, I got to make it this number of pixels by this number of pixels, and I'd grab it, and it was just hitting. Everything was hitting. I wasn't struggling for anything. It was really nice. It was just rare. Or let these guys go now. They're going to stop because I went to here or what? Nope. Anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So put all the stuff where it had to go in the different places, resize stuff to fit the different dimensions of this truck. Like, it's the same sleeper, but it's a different size on the template. The back of the cab, same thing. Oops. The sides of the cabs are the same. The back is different. The sleeper is different. I don't know how you're supposed to figure this stuff out. But anyway, it worked out really well. I put it on shot it over here to this PC, came in, fired up, looked at it, It's as you see it here. I haven't gone back and touched the thing. Probably just got to resize that unit number. Amazing. Like that's... I've quoted him before. But, oh, wow, he stopped. We didn't... Here's a stop. Let's see what the brakes are now. That's much better. We're pushing on fairly good there. We didn't go through the windshield. Yeah, I was going to quote Stephen Leacock. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. And I'll tell you, I did work at this skin, but to have that kind of luck in this truck just coming together. Don't know what's on our right side, so just go a little wide here. Nobody there. Making room for phantoms. Kind of getting right. Oh, left lane. Another stale light. Anyway, to the Caddy. Okay, so
50 yards, turn left.
when we last talked about it, I had a fire under the hood, and it was
Turn left.
unbelievable. Well, I tackled that today and dodged an enormous bullet. Oh God, I'm so lucky. So what fried was where I tapped that power off, that loose lead that I'd just sort of jimmied up to fire up the AC clutch. That wire, when it shorted out, when I dropped it, well, I put it down carefully when I didn't need it, but I should have just pulled it off and threw it to the floor, got it out of the way. And I didn't, and paid the price anyway. Long story short, there's a bundle of cable, like I can barely put my, I don't know, I can't put my hand around it. My hand would be closed about like, I don't know if you can see that.
50 yards, exit right.
A bundle of wiring about that big, about 8
Exit
different
right ahead.
looms of wire coming to and from the front of the car to run the computer and oh boy, here we go, the whole system. So just for example, you got from the front of the car going to the out to the engine bay, or there's 8 fuel injectors, there's 8 ignition coils, there's a manifold pressure sensor, there's a barometric pressure sensor, there's throttle position sensors, there's a high auto solenoid, there's the AFR gauge in the car itself. There's input sensors from all of those requirements going from the engine bay through to the front of the car where the computer is. Where the battery used to be is where the computer is. You can imagine where that is on most old American cars, except for it's in front of the radiator header panel on the Cadillac instead, opposed to behind it. So ahead of the radiator panel, that's where all that is. So it's a bundle of stuff like that. That wire that I lit up was a 10 gauge wire, and it burned it almost through. It was burnt from one end to the other, but the middle of it really took a beating, and that's where the fire was. And it was below that big bundle of wiring. And the one that it was closest to, it burnt the, I used that mesh loom that you have to put all the wires through. It's not a one with a split, like the split plastic one. Anyway, it burnt one of those, and you know, I peeled the burnt stuff away, and you could see the wiring that goes to or from the computer. I wasn't clear which. I could easily find out if I wasn't in such a hurry. I could peel away more of that burnt loom or mesh looming, and you can read on the wiring for the computer. It's actually labeled, the wire printed all along the wire, every 3, 4, 5 inches for what it is, what that wire is for. It's kind of really nice feature of that injection computer. Anyway, the looming for it was burnt. The wires inside were perfect. So, oh my God. But I was helping. My neighbor has a motorhome, and he's got one of those little home compressors. It's not much good. I got a massive old antique compressor with a great big old, I got it on a modern upright tank, like a, I don't know, 140 gallon tank. But it's, the compressor head itself is one heavy duty old antique. I had to weld, you know, the upright compressors you have in your home shops? They got that steel across the top. It's like a channel. You get your engine and your compressor on it. Well, those things weren't strong enough for the weight and the violence of this compressor. So I had to build reinforcing struts from the tank up to the ends of that channel just to manage the weight and the ferocity of the thing. Gotta be like, let me think, I bet you it's all 60 or 70 years old. But heavy duty. The engine is some deal made in England, not sure. Really nice motor. Really old, but it's perfect. Like, I mean, why not use it? So anyway, yeah, so a side story. Neighbor comes over. He used to talk, we chat, and he's the guy across the alley from me. He was going to go fill his tires up check the pressure on them. A couple were low. It's like got duals on the back and stuff, so it's a bit of a bummer. And he goes to he's got to drive a little piece to go get a place where he can get air in it. I said, oh, well, we can do that here. And so it was kind of convenient because he's there messing around in the alley. I had the air hose run out for him, and he's pumping up his tires and stuff. And it's a good thing he's there because I got him to stand by while I fired up the ignition or the battery after I'd redone all the wiring. It was perfect timing. Got him to stand there. Okay, I want you to watch, or I want you to sniff. See what happens. This is where smoke's going to happen. I'll be in this area. Look for anything glowing, smoke, red, smell, whatever. Because that's kind of that paranoid, although there's no reason to be. And yeah, it was all perfect. Took the car for a boot after I put everything back together, and I had to take the right-hand air cleaner and body and snorkel and mount and all that out to get at that wiring. Anyway, all's well that ends well. So that really put me in a good mood, and then go downstairs after supper and start working on this skin for this particular truck, and everything was clicking. It's amazing. Oh, one more thing I have to figure out. I'm gonna have to look at how I did some of my older skins for this truck. Because when I go to do the chrome headlights, where you should have chrome panel where the headlights are mounted, the trim shows up body color. I don't know why, because I have the template painted black and it looks kind of goofy, and then there's paint artifacts on it, so it looks forgot about that. And I've had that problem every time I paint this truck, and I don't paint it often enough and I forget what it was. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Excuse me. Oh darn, we don't have our roof cam. Whoa, geez, I want to look around in a sec. I don't know, I'm fascinated with bodies of water. Probably because where I live, I don't see many of them. Unless I go to the mountains and see some mountain lakes. But they're not just jumping out at you because they're hidden by terrain. But anyway, oh, and Meg is coming home, well, really late tonight, early in the morning. Harrison's going to pick her up at the airport to go into his place, so we're going to see Meg on Friday. I leave next Wednesday early, so I'll have a few days together. And, well, a few days of that 5, because, or 4, I imagine. So, I mean, Meg's pretty popular with her friends, and they'll be, regardless of, you know, her best intentions and everything, they're going to be dragging her away. But they are going camping next weekend, so. And besides cleaning up the caddy, I gotta have, like, you know, I go to all these car shows around town, and my trunk becomes just a freaking mess. Like, I got umbrellas in there and chairs and little camping table thing out of a CRV Honda. I got a cooler that I carry, like an antique style cooler, but it's red, and I like my car, and I put Cadillac script on it, like chrome script. It's kind of cool. I got my bucket of cleaning stuff. I got my bucket of car care products, like their milk crates. So I got 2 milk crates. I got a tub full of, no, just interesting things like Good Guys car magazines and things like that. Stuff to read when you're hanging out at a car show. But anyways, lots and lots of stuff in there. And I got to prepare and take what makes sense. Get rid of the stuff that doesn't. Now I got to load up a bunch of tools and a jack, and I got all kinds of stuff I got to put in there.
Keep right.
So yeah, the time is short, and I probably should clean the Jimmy up for Meg, because I've been using it a lot too, and it's rainy and crappy out, and it's a bit of a mess. Guy gave me a small bucket of deck screws, those epoxy coated deck screws. I don't really need them. I already got some. They're handy. But I kind of insisted, no, you got to take them. I'm just going to throw them out. Okay. I put them in the back of the Jimmy, and I forgot about them.
After 100 yards, turn right.
And the way I go hooning around, well, you know where they are now. They are all over the back of the Jimmy.
Go straight.
How far do we have? Oh, 2 miles. Shoot, I should try and get a photo here. Or do it right away here. Get rid of these lamp posts. X-Tech Machinery. Boy, there's HMS. Is that what we're actually going to HMS?
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I noticed one thing I should do. Oh, there's X-Tech down there, is it? I should move where it says Florida's first call on the hood. The way all these trucks do.
After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, here's X-Tech. I should move that back on the longer hood. It's still up where it would be on the short hood.
You have reached your destination.
It came to a stop. I wonder how hard they're going to make parking this thing. Going to do a left-hand turn up here to get the, we'll be parking down the side, I guess. Trying to get the back of the trailer organized here. Down past that ramp, I expect we got lots of room. Where do you need it? Yeah, well, we're way down there beyond the fence, the loading ramp. John Deere dealership I worked at had one of those. That ramp on the right there. Except for theirs was bolstered up with great big timbers, not concrete like that. I unloaded many a flat deck of farm equipment off of that when I was still in my teens. What do we got going here? Over here. Okay. Yeah. Fence is all pre-knocked over for us. Didn't have to do it ourselves. Hopefully we get the back of the trailer over enough. Oh, yep, we're good. Oh yeah, I guess I should have said the. So I'm going on vacation next week, and so I don't know if I'll go. Well, I got a heck of a lot to do between now and then. I'm going to, when I come back, I'll put this on the. Which one? Superliner. Do that next. Oh, and the other truck, I thought they had Mack Anthems. They have Granites. So that's their new truck. That they've been buying a bunch of, so they have them set up for heavy haul, and they got a whole bunch of oldies and stuff. But the old trucks, I think they're more for collectors. Like the boss of the company just really digs the old stuff, and I guess he's got the time and the money to restore them in his shop, which is pretty neat. It's actually very cool. So yeah, I'm really digging it. I like it. I remember seeing when I first saw one of these, it was at a truck show, and it was the old 42. And the only thing that was sort of similar is the name on the door was the same. You can see the gold leaf or engine turn shows up better in the shade. And then in the light, just like on the rear one, it's kind of, the light is from above. But that's pretty much the way it looks. So pretty pleased with the outcome. So, as always, guys, appreciate you following along. We'll chat more about what's going to happen when I'm away and what you guys can expect, or maybe even what I expect of you. So, we'll talk about that in another day or two. As for now, take care. We'll catch you later, and bye for now.